It's time for Smart Money with Stephanie, and again, we are going to talk about a couple of things that, especially as you're starting to get older, Jackie, a lot of people thinking about retirement and how to stash money away for retirement and a couple of different options you might have to do so.
And we've learned many times it's not too late or too early to start this process, so that's why we're very excited to talk to Stephanie Bowles this morning about how to make smart money decisions out there. And of course, with SA3 Wealth, we appreciate you joining us this morning. Okay, so you're giving us a couple of different options of things to look at and the kind of the differences and benefits. So let's break it down. What are we talking about today?
Yeah, so we're going to talk today about saving for retirement and how to do that. There's ways to save it for different tax contributions. So
you get the most bang out of your buck. Smart money.
Correct. Yeah. So most of us have a retirement plan at work, or you can choose, if you don't have a retirement plan at work, to save on your own in what are called IRAs. And most of us, when we're looking at that, you have two choices for how you want your contributions to be going in. You have the choice to have it go in either pre-tax, or it's also called the contributions go in with what are called traditional, whether it be a 401k is probably the most common retirement account that most people are familiar with. So if it doesn't say how the contribution's going in, it's usually pre-tax, or a traditional 401k means the contributions are going in pre-tax.
What does that mean?
What that means is, so let's say you made $1,000, you want to put $100 into your retirement account. That means that $100 looks like you've never made that money yet. It goes into your 401k, it grows tax deferred, meaning you don't pay taxes while it's in your retirement account. So what you put in plus what it earns is just kind of set aside until you are normally 59 and a half or older, to be able to take those withdrawals out without any penalty for most people. And then when you go to take those funds out, you'll pay taxes on it at that time.
The amount that has grown to.
So at that time. Plus remember the contributions you have hasn't been taxed as income yet. So that'll come out, that'll be taxable as income, plus whatever its earnings are will be taxed as income.
And what are we being taxed? Like
whatever ordinary income brackets are, so it counts just kind of like paycheck money out of that time.
So it's like having an additional paycheck at the end of the year. For whatever you end up withdrawing from that.
You know, Social Security is common at retirement, and then any withdrawals that you take out of your traditional 401k or traditional pre-tax retirement accounts will just add to that income, and you're taxed at whatever tax brackets are at that time.
Okay, so that's option number one, which is probably the most common one if you have a 401k, right?
Yeah, and the Roth option is a little bit newer. It just came out, you know, within the last 20 years or so has it become more prevalent, especially in retirement accounts. And I will still occasionally come across a 401k that doesn't even have a Roth option on it yet. So, and a lot of people, when we work with 401k participants all the time, they're confused about what's the difference, how do I know which one to use? So trying to kind of break through some of those misconceptions. I had somebody say they didn't think they would get a match on their contributions if they didn't do it pre-tax, which is not the case. Your employer match is going in regardless of whether you choose to put your contribution in on a pre-tax basis or a Roth basis. The employer match you're getting is coming in either way.
Now tell everybody what happens to the Roth.
Yep, so a Roth is just the opposite. So you made that $1,000, you put the $100 into your retirement account, but you were still taxed through your paycheck for the $1,000 that you made. So the $100 is considered going in post-tax, which is called a Roth typically when you're in your retirement accounts. Same basic rules apply. Still have to be 59 and a half to be able to have access to the earnings without a penalty. But because it's gone in post-tax, you've already paid the taxes on the contribution. What you put in, you don't pay taxes on while it grows, plus whatever earned, you don't pay taxes on when it grows. And the difference is, as long as you follow the rules, you don't pay taxes on the withdrawals when you take the money out.
Okay, and you say follow the rules, and what's the biggest rule?
Biggest rule is 59 and a half rule. Most people have to be 59 and a half before they can take withdrawals out of retirement accounts.
Yeah, don't take it out too early if you want to get the full bang for your buck. Well, it sounds like the biggest difference is with your taxed or not, so pre-tax or post-tax. So for the most part, it sounds like Roth is the way you want to go because you don't have to worry about when you take it out, but you say there are benefits to both, depending on what the person is wanting to do.
There is, and a lot of people will automatically think the Roth is a better option. And in conception, it is, especially if you're a younger saver, when you have a lot of time for that money to compound and double and triple and quadruple in the account quite a few years. So for younger people who are just getting started in their careers, a Roth might be a very good option for many reasons. One, the money's going to sit there longer. It's going to compound longer. You're going to have more earnings that you're going to want to be tax-free. The second thing is, too, they have a lot longer time that they have to outpace inflation for. So what they can buy with that $1,000 today, by the time that they retire to buy those same goods and services, they might need $3,000 or $4,000.
Right. Okay.
So, you know, to have the same purchasing power, they're going to need a lot more money out of those retirement accounts. So even if their tax bracket is the same, say you're paying 25% taxes on $1,000 today, that's a bigger number with 25% of $3,000 20, 30, 40 years later.
Right.
So you have to consider, you know, kind of where you think inflation may be down the road, which it tends to increase on a annual basis a little bit. So you compound that over a 25-year-old's career, it's significant.
Right.
Absolutely.
Now, is there any sweet spot that determines whether or not you should put money into a Roth version of your 401k or traditional?
Yeah, so there's some general rules of thumb, and they're really, you're trying to project where you think life is going to take you. So if you are in your highest wage earning years, meaning you think you're in the highest tax bracket you're going to be in now, that's an argument that take the tax break now, put your contributions in pre-tax, because you're probably going to be in a lower tax bracket at retirement if you're in your peak wage earning years, which most people reach their peak wage earning years in their 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s. So those are people who may benefit from putting their contributions in on a pre-tax basis. If you're right kind of on the bubble for some of those tax deductions or tax credits, putting those contributions in pre-tax might bring you right under that line that will help kind of with some of those tax issues that you may face if you're really close for your taxable income every year.
Right.
If you don't expect to have a lot of growth in your portfolio, if you're a very conservative investor, you might as well take the tax breaks on the contributions now if you're not anticipating a lot of growth, or because the money's not going to be in there very long. Maybe it's a new retirement account, you're in, you know, your third or fourth career, you're 3 to 4 years from retirement.
Yeah, that's what my question was. Yeah, okay.
You may not have a lot of growth on those portfolios, so you know a pre-tax would be an argument there. If you're of the argument that you think tax brackets are just going to be lower in general than where they are now from just changes of tax law, that's an argument to go pre-tax. So generally speaking, if you know that you're going to be in a lower tax bracket at retirement, you're a conservative investor, or you don't have a lot of time frame between now and retirement,
Pre-tax.
Pre-tax is a good argument.
Okay.
Yep. If you are the opposite of that, you're new in your career, you got a long time for the money to grow, you're more aggressive with your portfolio, you're expecting to have a lot of growth in the portfolio, you need to outpace a lot of inflationary concerns, or you just think taxes are going to be higher at retirement, you know, you think taxes are relatively low today to where they may be in 20, 30 years, that's an argument that a Roth might be a good option. And for most people, believe it or not, they can do both.
I was going to say, can you take your 401k and turn it into a Roth? Because I feel like I've heard people doing that before.
That's called a Roth conversion.
Okay.
And you can, and you have to think about how the government works. They're not going to let you take a program that went from a pre-tax program with a traditional, flip it to a Roth.
Right.
That's tax-free now when you take it out. You can't have the benefits on both sides.
both.
What do you have to pay the taxes
When you do that
on it?
flip,
You pay
is
taxes.
that it counts as income in that year.
Okay.
Okay, so then that's when you end up paying the taxes to get
Right.
squared up with it.
Right.
Okay.
So what some people will do is if they are, you know, they have a year in which they have a lot of tax deductions, maybe somebody was out of a job for a year and it just has kind of a blip in their income for that year, that is a year that maybe that's a good considerable thing to do is, you know, do you want to do a conversion? And you can even do partial conversions. You don't have to do full conversions.
Okay.
So many options.
Yeah, and it is good to get some advice on which is a better way to go because
Right.
your situation changes from year to year too. So what was best for you last year may not be the best strategy for you this year.
Well, Stephanie, if somebody needs some advice, you probably have a place that they can turn to, don't you?
We do. Our contact information is on our website. You can go to SA3wealth.com. All of our contact information is there. We'd be happy to do a free consultation and give them some ideas as to what would be some good strategies for them.
But as we said, it's never too late. Start investing now
Never.
for your retirement, especially when you're talking inflation and things like that happen in your life. SA3wealth.com will get you right to the important people that can help you be smart with your money. Great to see you this morning. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming.